everybody, it's John Adams with Modern Design Aquascaping. I bet that you're here today because you want to learn more about garden fountains that fit into small spaces. So I'm going to take you on a journey through our most basic fountain installation. Today we're going to do the Stacked Slate Urn with just the liner skirt around it and a small pump, and we're going to do the plumbing that comes with the fountain. We're going to use a natural Tennessee River Stone gravel to cover the liner when we get finished, and we're going to just mulch clean around it. By the way, I want to let you know, if you make it to the end of this video, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of this fountain on steroids. What we're going to work with is called an AquaBasin, and it's basically a reservoir that gets buried in the ground. These guys we use in two different sizes. We use an AquaBasin 30 and we use an AquaBasin 45. One holds about 30 gallons. The AquaBasin 45 holds about 100 gallons of water. We're going to use the AquaBasin 45, and we're going to show you what our basic install looks like. We're going to place the fountain where we want it to go based on the area. We're then going to excavate. Now the basin is going to be set about 3 to 4 inches lower in the ground than the height of the basin, so it's going to be sunken. And the reason for us sinking this basin in the ground is so that you don't have to fill it up with water as often. So if you truly want to do the most basic installation on this fountain, think about a 16-inch tall basin. Dig a hole that's 13 inches deep. It's sticking out of the ground 3 inches. You take some of the extra soil and you taper it out. The thing is about that is that when water splashes out of your fountain, it lands outside the basin and it runs away. It's gone. That truly is the easiest, fastest way to install it. It still looks good, but you can't have as much water flow. We're going to take that one step further. We're going to sink that basin down. You take 16 inches and you dig 20, then you shave. You're sunken this 3 to 4 inches extra. You shave the ground up at an angle so that you have tapered earth down into your basin. So the next thing is the leveling and the backfilling of your basin. So it's extremely important. This basin needs to sit level in the ground. The earth needs to be compacted underneath because it's going to stay wet. You got 750 pounds of water in the reservoir. You've got the weight of the rock. You've got the weight of the fountain piece on top. It's heavy, and if that thing's off just a little bit over the course of time, it's only going to get worse. So you want to make sure, number one, that the earth under the basin is well compacted, and you want to make sure, number two, that you compact all the soil in around the edge of the basin very, very tightly. So you've got your basin in the ground, you've got it packed underneath, you've got it packed all the way around, and you've got that soil tapered in. Now you're ready to move on to the next step, which is to put a protective underlayment. We use a 7-ounce Geotextile Fabric, and we put that between the soil and our liner. There's a couple reasons for that. One, it protects your liner from sharp objects in the dirt. Two, burrowing critters, insects like termites. Kids, do not skip this step. Underlayment is cheap insurance that will make your liner last forever. Okay, maybe not forever, but for a really long time. We're gonna, at that point, take a piece of liner and we're going to lay a piece of liner over the basin, covering this whole area up. And then we're going to cut a hole out in the basin. What this allows you to do now is all the water that's splashing outside of your basin is landing on this impermeable rubber liner, and it's running back into the basin. So you're not losing that water. This allows you to fill less often, number one. And number two, it's going to allow you to put a bigger pump on it so you can really get the water flowing, because that extra splash goes out and comes back in. All right, kids, as we come to wrap up on this project, we've set the Stacked Slate Urn on top of the completed basin. We have filled that urn halfway up with gravel so that it's stable. We then hooked up the pump, the plumbing, we put the top on, and now it's time to just do decorative gravel. We're just gonna haul in enough of our decorative stone to cover the liner, give it a little bit of a curve, and make it look fantastic. And other than a bit of mulch to dress it out, that will be the completion of our basic installation on this Aquascape Stacked Slate Urn. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I promised you that I'd show you a little peek of this urn installed in a more elaborate capacity, so here it is. Dun, 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 dun. You got it. And if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you're enjoying the content, hit the subscribe button and we'll just keep on sending cool stuff out to you. We really appreciate you all watching. If there's anything you want to know or you have any questions at all, post them in the comment line down there. Have a fantastic day. Later.